Hey, how's it going, everybody? Thanks for checking out Exhaust State Comics. I'm Justin. Today I'm going to do a review of Illuminati issue number 6 from Marvel. Just came out this week. I don't know if a ton of people are reading this book, but it's also a tie-in with the Standoff storyline or story arc that's going on right now. And this is more of like a prison break issue, more than anything. So I don't know if you're into Standoff, this is a good story, but it doesn't have enough to do with the Standoff storyline that you'd miss anything if you didn't read this one. But if you're reading Illuminati, this is a great one to read. It kind of ties in the first story arc with this series. It's from Joshua Williamson, and Mike Henderson is doing the art. Joshua Williamson is doing the writing. But yeah, it's been pretty good. The first story arc, basically, like Titania was recruited to be in this new Illuminati that the Hood is forming, and their whole thing was, he's wanting to steal some Asgardian weapons or some stuff from Asgard, right? And needed her help. And the deal was she joins, and once they do that, then he's got to help her break her husband, Carl, the Absorbing Man, out of prison. Just so it turns out, he's in Pleasant Hill. That's the prison that he happens to be in. And in Pleasant Hill, he is, let me see if I can show you. Excuse me. Maybe not. There we go. There's the cover. But it's been a really, really good series so far. But like I said, so the Absorbing Man is in Pleasant Hill. And we kind of open up with him being in Pleasant Hill as his persona. Because in Pleasant Hill, they're using like a cosmic cube who's turned into this girl Cubic, who, like, they're warping everybody's brain and thinking they're in like a 1950s style Pleasant Hill, small little town where everything's perfect and everything. And the Absorbing Man is actually Harold, who runs like the soda pop and ice cream shop, I guess. Maybe you can get some coffee and breakfast there. So maybe it's a diner. Maybe he runs a diner. So he's there, and his kid Scotty comes in and starts asking him about the dance last night. He's like apparently got a big crush on the sheriff Eva, and he danced with her. Blah. But then they wake up, and it turns out it's the Absorbing Man, and the kid is Whirlwind. So they run outside, and this is after the events of the past tie-in issues with Standoff, to where there's already a big fight going on. So they're just running around trying to figure out what the crap's going on. They come across Elektra, and she's saying you don't need to kill anybody. Like, we probably don't need to kill these people. Who knows? They could be mind warped into being guards. Who knows? So just let them go. But then Absorbing Man gets pissed and turns on Elektra. Turns out she was Sheriff Eva, and in his mindset, well, you were the sheriff, you were the law, so you must be working with him. So they fight for a while. Whirlwind comes in, stops the fight. I mean, the fight itself is really cool. Let me see if I can find that part. It lasts a few pages. Show you some of that. Of course, you can't see it as good. But this art is really, really cool. Really intense here. So, good stuff. Like I said, Whirlwind comes in and stops her, and then she runs off. And Absorbing Man's like, all right, well, let's just let her go. We got other stuff to worry about. This whole situation's crazy. What do? We got to figure out a way to get out of here. And about that time, the Hood and Titania show up. And, they're kind of fighting off some stuff or whatever, trying to figure out what's going on. And finally, Absorbing Man says, yes, let's go. So they all warp away thanks to the Hood and his hood of crap, something, whatever, his big hood. I don't think he's the first person to have this hood either, but so they basically warp back to their hideout, and then we kind of wrap back around to the Absorbing Man kind of talking to the Hood, telling him what went on, and kind of revealing, I'm spoiling this whole book, by the way, kind of revealing that he was pretty happy with life there in Pleasant Hill. Like, he didn't mind the simple life and just doing a job and enjoying his life. So that's something that's crazy. Titania overhears him, but she gets pissed, of course, because it was like, well, Elektra was involved and blah. And you only thought that when they warped your mind. Or your mind had to be warped for you to get you to think that way. That's what she said. So that was really messed up. So that sucks. But of course, now Carl is just wanting revenge. So the Hood boy's like, yo, alright, well, you're in on this now. You're part of the group. Whirlwind's already in. You're in. Your wife's in. Here's what we're going to do next. And Absorbing Man is like, no. We're going to gather up everybody who was in Pleasant Hill. Ask them to join us. And then once we do that, we're going after S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's going to be pretty crazy. I hope they get to play this out, man. I've really enjoyed this book, Illuminati. If you're not picking it up, definitely check it out. This is only issue 6, so you can go back and get the first 5 issues. It's a really cool storyline, like I said, kind of putting the team together and then going after like Asgardian weapons and how that works out and how if they're able to do it or whatever. But yeah, so let me know what you thought about this book. If you haven't picked it up, let me know if you might want to pick it up now or if it's something that's interesting. You can probably get it digitally too, pretty cheap. So that's about it. But thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Haven't done a review, like a single issue review, in a while, so this was pretty fun. Let's see if I can show you one more thing before we go. What can we show you? We can show you something. I mean, the art is just awesome. Like, Titania's crushing this car here. The Hood shows up behind her. So, it's just great character design since this book's come out. I've really enjoyed it. So, thanks again for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, check out comicbook.com, check out comicfrontline.com, check out all the stuff, and we'll be back with more stuff later. Really appreciate it. Have a good one.